Hello, I'm John, and welcome to the Christmas edition of English Just For You, where we look at a couple, half a dozen or so incorrect sentences, try to correct them, after which I'll also play you my 5 favourite all-time Christmas songs and my least liked ones as well. So that's coming up in this Christmas edition, and I hope you like my hat. So let's look at the first sentence. That's what God wants. God wants us, of course, to follow Jesus, to follow his teachings, and to understand the Christmas story. But in this particular sentence, the error is here. So that's the apostrophe S should be on the that's what God wants. So that's the first sentence. Let's now have a look at the next one. During night, Mary gave birth to Jesus. It was one special night, a particular night. So the corrected sentence should read, during the night, Mary gave birth to Jesus. That's sentence number 2. Sentence number 3. Some shepherds watching over their sheep. This was something happening over a longer period. The word missing is some shepherds some shepherds were. Therefore, some shepherds were watching over their sheep that night when they saw the star. Mary ride to Bethlehem on a donkey. Well, this is historical. This is a narrative should be used. So Mary rode to Bethlehem on a donkey. So rode is the correct form. When they find Jesus, they were filled with joy. Again, it's similar to the previous mistake. From found Jesus, they were filled with joy. Here we have something else, a different kind of mistake. It says, let's go for a Christmas drink. So it's an instruction, it's an idea, it's a proposal. Without the we, let's is the same as let's go for a Christmas drink. Penultimate, 3 more sentences then. Gabriel asked Mary, is she will be the mother of God. Again, it's a condition. Instead of the is, we need an if, yes or not. Gabriel asked Mary if she would be the mother of God or will be the mother of God. And finally, the last sentence. All through the night, local people visited Jesus with small gift and presents. 2 mistakes. Not one gift, but gifts. Presents, more or less the same thing. And the T shouldn't be there. All through the night. So there you have it. Those are the Christmas sentences containing mistakes. And now we'll listen to we'll have a look at the videos featuring my 5 favourite Christmas songs and my 5 most disliked ones. By the way, if you have any comments or questions regarding those sentences, please write. Don't forget to also like or dislike the video. Your feedback's welcome. And that's the last of the editions of English Just For You this year. See you again in January. And now to my Christmas videos. What is your favourite Christmas song?
I think my favorite Christmas song is Last Christmas.
Right.
Firstly, my favorite Christmas song is Merry Christmas Everyone or Rocking Around the Christmas Tree.
So those 2. And what's your favourite one again?
All I Want for Christmas and the Winter one.
And today I'm going to tell you about my 5 great Christmas songs. Songs that are very special to me, connected with my childhood, and I'll tell you why they're special and give you a little bit of information about them. They're all more or less from the mid-70s, bar 1 or 2. And don't forget, this is a subjective list, and so you may think they're cringy. So let's go, and what is at number 5? So this one is the oldest of the 5 songs, goes back to 1971 when it was released as a single. It included the Harlem Community Choir. It reached number 4 in the UK charts, though its release there in the UK was delayed until 1972. It was not only a Christmas song, but also a protest song about the Vietnam War, and has since become a Christmas standard, frequently recorded by artists appearing on compilation albums of seasonal music. So, take a listen. That's right, Happy Christmas, or Happy Xmas, War is over, with John Lennon and Yoko Ono. After Lennon's death in December 1980, it peaked at number 2. It's actually a culmination of 2 years' work about peace activism that John and Yoko begun with their bed-ins, which they convened in March and May 1969, and it took place first during their honeymoon. Why I like it? First of all, the whisper at the beginning, "Happy Christmas, Julian." Julian, their son, and then it's followed by John saying, "So this is Christmas, so this is Christmas." And then there's the choir in the background singing "War is over." It's a song of unity, that Christmas brings us all together after years and years of hardship. My 4th favourite has been released, or rather performed by many different artists. Originally in 1958 in the United States, but this particular version I like dates to November 1987, when it reached number 3 in the UK charts and got a silver disc with 250,000 sales. So take a listen.
Wow, I am in the most almighty Christmas groove. I haven't had this much fun since Two Little Boys was number 1.
It's a parody of the then popular sister act Mel and Kim with Pete Thomas. The track was recorded to raise funds for comic reliefs. Its accompanying video featured the two hosting a video at a Christmas party with guests including the Mekon, and there was an appearance from Smith's comedy partner Griff Jones. There were carol singers and splitting image puppets also. I like it. It's jolly, full of life. It shows the light side of the festivities, mocking the original version, with my favourite line being, "This is so corny," which I remember so well and has stuck in my mind. This version isn't played that often, rather the original, which I wouldn't have included on my list of faves. So let's now look at the 3rd. This is my 3rd favourite song. It goes back to November 1975, like one or two others of my favourites. This particular song reached number 4. You'll be surprised. It's from a Eurovision song winner who in 1970 sang all kinds of everything. Have a listen. So Dana, at the age of 19, won the Eurovision. This was recorded when she was in her mid-20s. What I like here is the intro. According to the radio, it's a song about loneliness after love, full of rhyme. It goes from warm to cold, from winter to summer, but ultimately a sad song with a positive tone. I remember it well as a kid. It isn't played too often, and it's often forgotten. Some of you would say it's a bit crud, but I like it. Gives you the feeling of Christmas. So, number 2 on my list of favourites was released in December 1974. It reached number 1 at Christmas, selling 750,000 tracks. That's a huge amount. But there was one bigger hit which topped it. So, Lonely This Christmas was a parody and homage to the great Elvis Presley, who had sung earlier Blue Christmas with singer Les Gray, lead vocalist showcasing his uncanny impression of the King. The song is noted for a performance on Top of the Pops, in which guitarist Rob Davis was covered in tinsel and wore Christmas baubles as earrings, while vocalist Les Gray sang to a ventriloquist dummy, would you believe. Its final appearance on Top of the Pops was on the 8th of January 1975, which was coincidentally the 40th birthday of Elvis Presley, who actually died 2.5 years later. At the conclusion of the song, vocalist Les Gray turned to the camera and solemnly said, "Merry Christmas, darling, wherever you are." Why I love it is the lyrics, beautiful, smooth, steady intro, boom, 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 and the beat which changes. It's a somber song full of hope. If you're single, this song is for you, namely lonely people at Christmas, because there are many lonely people. So now my favourite Christmas song, released in November 1975, just like Lonely This Christmas, with an orchestra. In November 1977 it was re-released. It got to number 2 in 1975 behind Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody. So take a listen, it is great.
Till I believed in the Israelites, and I believed in Father Christmas. I looked to...
So I Believe in Father Christmas is a song by English musician Greg Lake, with lyrics by Peter Sinfield, who said that he wrote the song in protest at the commercialisation of Christmas. He added that the words are about a loss of innocence and childhood belief, maintaining that he actually did believe in Father Christmas. Well, I love it. It's a beautiful guitar intro in the key of D. The tingle and jingle and lyrics are captivating. I love this innocence of believing in Father Christmas. I was a kid when this was released and it was full of childhood reality for me without understanding some of the lyrics. But listen, Hallelujah, Noel, heaven or hell, the Christmas we get, we deserve. Just fantastic. Yep, that's just amazing, those lyrics, aren't they? Okay then. There are 2 other songs which are worth a mention, not included in my list. The first is The Wombles, We Wish You a Wombling Merry Christmas. I think it's unique. It's from the era of the mid-1970s of glamour rock. It was considered cringy, but quite a good beat of glam rock from that era, and good to dance to, but the lyrics are a bit too shallow to get into my top 5. It was released in December 1975, and it got to number 2. Take a listen.
Open your eyes, look to the skies. When you're lonely, there will be stars shining for you.
And the other song worth a mention is Mary's Boy Child by Boney M, released in 1978. A song about what Christmas is all about. It's got a reggae beat, and the lyrics speak for themselves. It's truly a Christmas song. Take a listen.
Born today, and man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day. There is boy child, Jesus was born.
So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and we wish you a Merry Christmas. Thank you very much. See you soon. You can tell me what your favourite Christmas songs are, or your most disliked ones. So thanks again, once again, for sticking to the channel. The next edition of English Just For You will be in January 2025. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and see you again in another video on this channel soon. Bye for now. Oh, I forgot my glasses.